Hey there, my name is Christopher Valoria, and I'm making a video response vlog to the video Perceptions Based on Race. I chose this video because it is the only one where the issue can't be solved by contacting any of the three levels of government. The Palestine/Israeli conflict can be resolved by the federal governments, while our school system and sweatshops can be resolved via the provincial and municipal governments. This particular issue is important to me because I received similar treatment at school based on my race. Being Asian, most people think of me to be very intelligent, to be good with electronics, and to have poor English. Obviously, this is not always the case, but because of racial stereotypes, ignorant people believe it to be true. This has made school very irritating at times, as most people expect me to be perfect in every subject. This leads to there being constant pressure on me to perform well in school, and doing poorly results in some very negative reactions. For example, some might make fun of me for getting below an 80 on a test and saying that I lost my honor, or that I failed my family. Others might do better than me on a project, and celebrate by saying, "Ooh, I did better than an Asian." Lastly, not living up to the expectations would lead people to say things such as, "Are you sure you're an Asian?" or other things like, "You're not good enough to be a real Asian." Now this problem reminds me of something we learned earlier in the course, which was facts versus opinions. Most students use their opinions of a person's race to form decisions and ideas, when in reality, the fact is all students can do well or poorly in some subjects. Also, this ties in to the issue of girls and their education, which was explored earlier in the course. In that situation, girls were discriminated because of their sex, and weren't allowed schooling because people thought they weren't worth the time or money to send them to school. Now, in this video, black people were discriminated against and were thought of as students because of their race. Both of these involve discrimination based on gender or race, and involve problems with schooling in different countries. Now, an idea that I have is to use a PSA, such as those that political parties use to get information out about other parties. This PSA would involve showing different students of all races doing very well in different subjects. Not only would this show that every student is capable of doing well, but it also show that race is an inaccurate way of gauging intelligence. Moreover, a different way to tackle the situation would be to have a debate. This debate would allow all the ideas that people have about each other, and they would be able to express it in a proper and civil manner. Also, all the arguments or counter-arguments that would be said will hopefully change people's opinions about certain races. Using these ideas, I can hopefully change people's perceptions about race and the discrimination.